Hello everybody! How are my friends today? Let's see if I get a notification on here so I can find it quickly. There it is. There we go. I've got the sound turned down. Say hello when you pop on today. Let me know where you're watching from. I hope everyone had a wonderful Monday. I'm certainly happy that the work day is over and now it's playtime. My favorite time on Monday. Oops, I know what I forgot to do. If you don't mind sprinkling out this video, I would appreciate that. I am still trying to grow my business and show this art form to as many people as possible. Hey, Joni, happy Monday to you. Have you been up here yet to Idaho? Is it time for the sheep thing? I don't even remember. I saw something about it, but I don't know when it is. It may be past, I'm not sure. So, first off, I wanted to show, they're very subtle, the leaves that I marbled the other day. So you can kind of, I don't think I have, oh here, I can use this. Does that help? You can barely see it on these. And here's another one. It shows really well on the green ones. Here's that one. Fifth through the 8th. Fun. So you can really see the marbling on these, the green ones. You can, in person, you can see them kind of on the the brownish and reddish ones, but the green ones show it best. I know it's really hard to see. Let's see, I don't want to drop the leaf into the water. If I put a little light, a little different. Can you see the marbling, Joni? And then here's the last one. So it's very subtle on these, but you can see that it's there's some texture anyway. It looks like there's some movement. So that's kind of fun. They still are not as good as these. I mean, these are gorgeous. These turned out wonderfully. And this was just, oh, thank you, Joni. I appreciate it. These are the ones that were just regular burlapped color. All right, and then here is one of the marbled ornaments that's all finished. It has, I glittered the inside on yesterday, I think it is. And I just ran in there really quickly and grabbed 2 of them and put their tops on. So there's one. These are the fall ones. And then here's the other. Hi, Shelly. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate it. So this one turned out, I think these turned out so pretty. That gold is just gorgeous. Now let's see. Oh, there's no candle in there. I was going to turn the candle on in that little candle holder, but I don't know what happened to it. I must have moved it somewhere. So tonight I'm going to start on a project that's going to run over a couple Mondays. And then it involves more than marbling, so you'll see it in progress. but I've decided to do a garland. I have some 3M tabs. Before we had blinds, I had just blackout fabric hanging from 3M tabs above my big window in the living room. And we finally bought blinds, and so the things are still there because I didn't want to take them down because I have to put my Christmas garland up there. And my husband said, well, why don't you do a fall garland? And then some of the things that I bought for marbling today, I thought, I can do a Halloween garland. So I'm hoping to find two pieces of black garland, and then we're going to have some fun. So let me turn you down, and I'll bring in the first item that we're going to marble. Hold on, here we go. I can't even see can't see the tank because the light's in my eyes. I don't know which way to turn it. Having it go backwards to me is so difficult for me. Hello, Pat from Indiana. Welcome. Whoops. I think I'm going to leave it right about there. You can see it all from there. So, okay. So now you're going to help me. Let me go get the first item. So I was at Dollar Tree looking around, and I came screaming past the end of the aisle, and they had a whole bin of these. These are little masks. And so I am going to try to marble this first tonight. It has a little elastic on the back and everything. But I thought, how fun, I could get some more of these if this works. I don't have any idea if it's going to work. It's all prepped. And so now help me decide what color I want to do on that. Because you know I want to do, thank you, Pat. I want to do reds, but red is notoriously difficult. But I could do, I get so many ideas from Dollar Tree. I just love walking through there and going, I wonder if I can marble this and that. But, I don't know. What do you think? Do I want to do red and white on it? Do I want to do black and white, kind of, since it has black eyes? Or do I want to do like purple maybe to kind of coordinate with what I'm going to do? Because I really want to stay, maybe let's do purple. Because I want to stay with like purple, orange, and maybe some yellow. Black is going to be a big one. Yeah, purple. I agree, Holly, purple. So let me get the purple. Just seeing if I have any more of this ready to go. So I think I'm going to try some white with it as well. And it's a dark purple, so we'll see what happens. I have no idea. I went ahead and prepped it though, so. We'll see what we get. And also, starting in October, I have not picked a date yet, but I will be starting a marbling Q&A once a month. And so if you are interested, message me your email address. And I haven't figured out the exact price yet, but I'll have that soon, and I'll post a notification. But if you're interested, message me your email address. And we'll just go over some of the techniques that aren't covered in my basic book and aren't covered even with my kit. Because these are a little bit more advanced and just a lot of fun stuff. Okay. So I think I just want to do kind of some sideways slashes. We will, if you're interested in that, we will be meeting once a month via Zoom so we can actually speak to one another. You can ask questions and we can go from there. So first off, do I want to leave it like this or do I want to swirl it somehow here? I think we want to leave it like that. All right, here we go. Here's the before. I do too, Shelley. It was hard for me to leave it. I see it's pulling away just a little bit up here at the top, but it looks great everywhere else. And I think once this is in a garland, it'll look fine. You won't be able to see around that edge right there? Can you see that? Right at the very edge, it's just pulling away. All right, I'm gonna go set this down. And just let it dry. See what I think of it when it's dry. I'm fairly certain that if I don't like it, I can wipe it off and we can try again. All right. So let's clean this up. That is just one of the fun things I have for tonight. I usually do like ghosts or something like that at Halloween, the cute ones. I usually don't do kind of spooky looking stuff, but I couldn't resist that mask. I thought that was far too fun to just walk by and not give it a try. So let me do that one more time. Oh, did anyone do anything fun this weekend? I was just home. We were without power from 3:30 Saturday afternoon until 1:16 in the morning. So that was quite a haul of no power. I was crocheting by candlelight. Okay, let's see. I want a little bit of yellow. Okay, so this one's going to be a little bit different, this project. So I'm going to start again with white. Yeah, we hadn't been without power that long for quite a while. And we're on well, so we had no water. We were thankful that we had, ours is one of those evil propane stoves, and I was so happy because we were able to cook. So before it got dark, we cooked. right, there's some purple. Let's see, let's do some yellow. There was it's hop season and they're harvesting right now, and the hops truck drivers are not the best drivers. And they ran a stop sign, because we don't have lights out here. They ran a stop sign and sent another vehicle in, took out 2 poles. Down our power went. All right. So now this one we're going to swirl every which direction. Okay. And I've learned that not all hole sizes in ornaments are similar. These are too big for my little thingamabobs that I bought. Yeah, that is the technical term, thingamabob. Catch the drips. So I'm just gonna use the needle nose, and then I have to get it back on the little plug. There we go. One down. Let's do one more in this. I'm thinking I want to try, oh, let me do the other one first. I have to do these so that when I put them down, there one isn't dripping on another one. Okay, next one. Oops. Can you see the colors on that? Oh, this is so fun. I love having a project in mind. And again, these are all ornaments that I got on clearance at Michael's last year. After Christmas, they had all these just, you know, plain ornaments on sale, and I just went in and bought a whole bunch of them. Was it last year or the year before? It may have been the year before, because I don't think last year I was out shopping. Last year at this time I had a broken leg. Almost a year out from surgery. So I think it must have been the year before, because I didn't get to do any of this last year at this time. So it's about time I'm using these. So now I think I want to, yep, I did, Nancy. I want to use, 'cause, you know, 'cause I don't think last year I was out shopping. So I think it must have been the year before, because I didn't get to do any of this last year at this time. So it's about time I'm using these. So now I think I want to, yep, I did, Nancy. I want to use, 'cause, you know, 'cause I don't think last year I was out shopping. some black. Let's try some black and thank you, Shelley. I am too. I am so thankful every day that I can walk. Let's do some black, white, and yellow. And I might do some orange. Let's see how it looks. The pumpkin that I did is the first floral kind of thing that I've done in quite a while. I was very thankful I had that when we were without power because the lights in there are battery operated. So I was able to turn that on. And that gave us a little light. Of course, we had candles too. Lucky for us, it doesn't get too dark here very early. And they kept bumping it out. First they said it was going to be, you know, let's see, about 5:30, and then it was 9:30, and then it was midnight, and then it was 1:30, but it came on at about 1:16. I had just fallen asleep, and it came back on, woke me up. All right, so... We used to live over on the peninsula in Washington, and anytime we had any sort of a windstorm, we were without power. We went without power for 5 days one time. We had two little kids. I don't know if the baby was born yet. But luckily it was in the winter, and we had a pellet stove, so we were able to just feed it by hand and stay warm. And we cooked everything on the grill. Okay, let's get another one. Ooh, the black is playing nicely today. I'm impressed. That one didn't want to go on there very easily. Okay, let me go get one more of the big ones. To do this one right here. Now the last one, when I did it, I did not twist it. I like to twist it when it goes in. And think when they're in the garland, they're going to be, you know, this part will be in the garland, so all these colors here will be showing very nicely. Oh, should have brought that whole tray in. One moment. drop it. Okay, let's clean this up and then I'll do something, another item that's new and that I've never done. And I have an idea about it, and I'll share it once I show you what it is. Oh, they would, wouldn't they? I'll have to, and I'm trying to decide if I want a glitter inside of them or not. Black doesn't make it, it can be a very pretty glitter, and since I'm not epoxying over the top of it, it might really do well. But if you mix a little bit of a white that has a lot of silver in it, a white glitter that has a lot of silver in it, then that black will even sparkle in under epoxy. I have one that's really pretty. It's called, I want to say it's called Atlanta Nights, but I could be wrong. It's really pretty. And I think it has a lot of purple in it, so that might be pretty in one of those. All right. So I do like that color combo. Let's try again with a little bit of black. Oops, that's not white. This is white. I guess I could do, let's start with yellow. Bubbles are not my friends. Okay, now let's put in some black. And some orange. Do I want to add purple to this one or not? I'm thinking not. And then let me swirl this up. So I'm just going to do this. Can't wait to show you what I'm going to do. Okay. Look at this guy. This is styrofoam and it has like a snake skin kind of texture to it. And I thought it'd be fun if it turns out I want to take some black and fill in the eyes so they're black. And maybe brush some glow in the dark over it. And then maybe with the teeth as well. I don't know. I'll probably have to do the teeth in white, not black. But I thought that was so fun. And even if it doesn't work, it was $1.25. So, all right, here we go. And it's just on a skewer. Look at that. The black isn't very dark. I should have put some more in there. It's pretty good up here. And it will be kind of, you know, sitting in there. It's really nice on the nose. Oh, you can't even see it. There we go. So that turned out fun. I want to get some more of these. I want to do some in all the different, you know, the purples and the whole thing. All right. Oh, that's fun. That is fun. So let me put a little bit more just over here. I'm going to drop apparently 2 drops of black. Holy cow, look at that. Because I took the paint out that that went on the skull. It's so weird. I'm usually not a skull person. But that's what they had for Halloween, so that's what we're going with. I didn't see any ghosts. And you know, I have, you know, the little wooden, like ornament things they have? I also have some of those. And I thought, how fun would it be to paint those and then glitter them and stick them in there. Oops. All right, so let's do I want to get this one. These smaller ones go in so much easier than those big ones. See, and I'm thinking I need to at least put something inside so the color shows up better on some of these clear ones. Otherwise, you're just going to see the black of the garland through it. So, you know, I will be glittering some ornaments here soon again. If you missed yesterday, I know that's not going to stay. Okay, I'm going to try right over here. No, I'm not going to try right over there because I was thinking that's so light, and it's because there's not enough paint in here. Let me put it back on its skewer. Tuck it back in there. And let's clean this and I'll do it again. It's very, very fun when the ornaments are white, because then you can really see the colors. Well, I wonder what a yellow glitter would look like in there. I don't know if I have any yellow. I do have some orange glitter, but I don't know if it's the right color. This is going to be a fun project. I want to get some more of those styrofoam heads and a few more of the masks. All right, there we go. That's better. So now let's start with a purple base this time. Gosh, guys, it feels so dark in here. The sun is setting already. let's put in some black, and then the black will get pushed by the other colors. So I'm pretty much sticking with the same colors throughout this project, of course. Yellow. But I can definitely mix up the base that I start with, so they'll all look a little different. Okay, that's good. I'm not going to put white in this one. I love doing ornaments. It's so fun. And they turn out so pretty. I guess I like doing all the things though. I love hats too. All right. Now let's get that one. All right, never mind. So I'm hoping to get 3 of these smaller ones out of this tank. I know it's hard to see with the lights on in here, but there is color on there. Let's see, I have the little thingamabob right here. So this is what I do. When they don't fit, I just put it in there and rest it on the, whoops, it's dripping, rest it on the bottom. Okay, I need a fresh paper towel. That one's soaking wet. Okay, let me grab another one. I have to have dry hands when I touch these. Okay, let's see if this one will work on the skewer itself. And it did. So I just really need to decide what I want to do for the inside color to help it. I could literally just, you know, put some paint in there and swirl it around. But again, do I want to do white? Do I want to do yellow? Probably not a dark color because I want those colors to pop. Okay, let's do this one. There's not nearly as much resistance with these little ones. Those big ones want to kind of flop to the side. I'll show you what they look like when I finish up here. Okay. So I have a few more to do. So what base have we not started with? So I did the yellow on the skull. I just did, what did I do here? The purple. What color should I start as my base? I use all kinds of different ones. Hey, Michelle from Hayden. I love it up there. I want to go back up there so bad. Thanks, Joni. I use a whole bunch of different type brands of paint, and I'm just getting ready to experiment with a new brand. And you know, they're all some of them are a lime green. I have a fluorescent green, but not a lime green, and I don't think I want green in my design. I just want to stay, I guess green is a color, obviously. Duh, Linda. There's a news flash for your Monday. Green is a color. Some of the things that pop out of my mouth. I guess we can do fluorescent green, orange, and yellow. We'll just eliminate the pink that I usually use when I do fluorescence. Let's go ahead and give it a try. I'll do several of them that way. It might just add a little pizzazz and pop in there. And then I can also do that on one of the skulls and one of the masks to kind of tie it all together. My husband thought I should get some little skeletons and spray those with some glow-in-the-dark paint as well and work those in through it. So I've got all kinds of ideas. I haven't been this creative in a while. So we were going to do these paints here. So I'm going to start with this yellow. Well, it's fluorescent chartreuse is what it says. I actually have some pumpkins upstairs. I have some little white pumpkins. I got them last year to marble, and obviously with the excitement of my broken leg and being down for 3 months, I did not get to marble them. Now this project is going to carry through next Monday as well. Oh, that could be cool. I should try that, Gloria. Great idea. Okay. Bubble. Don't like bubbles. So do you think I should pop a little bit of purple in there? Oh, look how pushy it is. Look how pushy that is. Shame on it. But so far, so good. Everybody's behaving nicely. Okay, there we go. Now don't forget, I do offer a try it kit. I don't want to stir that up too much. Has everything you need to give this a try. Well, not necessarily ornaments, but other items. All right. So I'm going to see if I can get 2 of the big ones out of this one. The kit is on my Etsy shop, or in my Etsy shop. All right, let's see what we get. Oh! See how that wanted to bounce out? So you really, I can't tell right now that they're fluorescent, but maybe when we get something inside it, there will be. Well, I guess, here, let me do this. Okay, it's gonna get real dark real quick. Can you see that color there? Can you see it better now? Without all that light. All right, let me get this on its little knobby thing. All right. Let me grab another. So I'm going to leave those lights off for a minute and see if you can't see better. I know that doesn't make much sense, but oh, everything is behaving so well today. I'm so pleased. Okay, I have to get these on here without bumping anything else that's wet. Success. All right. Let's see, maybe I can get one of the small ones in this too. Darn it, I just rubbed my hand against one of them. All right. They will smear until they're dry. Oh, I feel like you can see the color a lot better with that light off. All right, now let me, oh, I have it right here. It almost works better if I take these out and then put this in and then go put it into the foam. I almost touched one of the dry ones with that. That scared me. Let's do this again with these colors. And let's just put them in a different order. Just a minute, I need a drink. This was one of the first tumblers I did successfully. That is using my rod building skills on a tumbler. So I wrapped it with thread because I could not figure out how to get the paint to adhere to the if I spray painted it at that time. And so I wrapped it with thread, then I prepped it, then I marbled it, then I glittered the top and bottom. And then I put I epoxied, put the decal on, epoxied again a couple times. So that was a labor-intensive piece, but I love it. I alternate between that and my blinged tumbler. It's really hard for me to not use pink tonight. Guess I could have done pink and black for my Halloween. That doesn't feel right. That feels silly for a skull, though. But I guess if it was mine, I could do whatever color I wanted. Okay, so I think we started with the yellow, or the chartreuse. So let's start with the orange. Oh, those are really pretty. They have a whole different look from the other ones. Get a paper towel. You know, I cannot marble without a paper towel in my hand. Now these paints I have done nothing to other than open the bottle. So you'll get all of my tricks when we have our monthly question and answer sessions, and it'll be for an hour via Zoom. So let me put a little of this purple and then I'll do the chartreuse. Look at how that pushes those other colors out of the way. I probably should have started with that first, huh? Okay. So as soon as I get done, these will be the last 3 ornaments, and then I'll pull you down off the stand and show you what they look like as they're drying. All right, so I have 2 large ones and 1 small one. So now I've got to shift this around. Okay, here's the first large one. If I'm missing your comments, I apologize. I will come back and look. That looks really nice. This gets so wet when it drips on it. Luckily, it's warm in the house. These are going to dry. Thank you, Sharon. These are going to dry very quickly. Okay, we'll do this one over here. See how they want to jump? There's that one. That green shows up really well. The purple does too, it's just so see-through. Dry my hand off, and then we'll do this last one. Okay. Do this right here. Okay, there we go. So let me pull you down. Hold on, we're going for a ride. Let me unplug it. Turn some light on in the room again. Okay. Hello. Thanks, Wanda. Let me turn it around. Look, there's a ceiling. Okay, we'll go over here. Let me turn the light. If I can get through there. I know the light's bad over here. But there is, oh, it's backwards. There is the mask. Oops, I still don't have it. There's the mask. So he turned out fairly well. There's a trash can and the rinse bucket in case I needed it. There's the blow dryer for paint pouring. So this is what they look like. There's the skull over there. He's facing the wrong way. So there's definitely color on them. And it's a little bit better as they dry. Thank you, Amy. And there's that one. And that one. And my book's falling out of the bookcase. I moved what was holding them up, so we have more things to do next week. So I hope you join me on this journey of making these this creation that I have in my mind's eye. I can see it already. Let me turn you around. It'll be jiggly because I'm going to hand hold it. But thank you, Tracy. It's fun. I could do this like for hours at a time. Just hours at a time. But for now, I've got to get things cleaned up here and then get ready for another work day tomorrow. So I hope you all have a fantastic week. Remember, if you see someone without a smile, give them one of yours. It just might make their day and it'll make you feel wonderful. So take care, everyone. I hope to see you next Monday as we continue prepping for my Halloween garland. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, Joni, you as well. Bye-bye.